Hey everyone, Hefe here.
And I'm Wildman West.
We are on our final day of the Lodi Tap House Advent Calendar with the 24 Beers of Christmas at Dragonfire Entertainment.
It's Christmas Eve. You can feel it in the air. One more day till Christmas.
What is your poison on this Christmas Eve?
Something good. Something nice or something. Oh,
We're hoping for all of the above.
oh yes.
Oh,
What we got? What we got?
What
What
do we
we
got?
got?
Hang 'em High IPA! Imperial IPA from One Trick Pony. Well, these guys changed their logo.
Did we get them last year?
Look, One Trick Pony has been around for a while, but
I don't remember them being on here.
I don't remember this logo. It's been a while.
Where are they from again?
They are in Illinois.
Well, obviously. I mean, it's the Illinois,
Lansing, Illinois.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so these guys always normally One Trick Pony. This is really interesting. So Hang 'em High IPA. It's
And
IPA.
they ain't talking about stockings when it comes to this can, folks.
It's got a gallows on the background here. This is very interesting. Okay, so One Trick Pony, they number one, well, two things. Two things about One Trick Pony. They have been around a while. They've been around since I've been in the beer game, and literally always named all of their beers with something to do with horses, right? So this is very Western. So it's fine. I get that. They did change their logo here. They used to be very, I don't want to say modern or they were very rustic. Now it's got this cartoon horse with his mouth open. It's interesting. But here we go. Day 24 is Imperial IPA.
Hi, folks.
Yeah, it's interesting. Plus, the canning on this, man, it's just the silver canning with a very small, but looks like a 12-ounce can sticker on it. I don't know. I'm going to quit prejudging before I even open it.
Yeah. Get off your high horse about this horse.
Alright, a little bit overcarb there. It's a little bubbly. Oh man, I think you're going to like this one a lot.
It looks very hazy.
Smells from here, but that's what's so interesting.
Holy!
8.6 ABV. I don't know. I'm smelling something, and I'm trying to figure out.
It's not dank hoppy.
I don't know. I don't know how to describe that.
It's like peaches, apricot, maybe.
Yeah. No. There's some sweetness in there.
It's
I'm intrigued.
It's heavy.
I don't know, man. Yeah, it looks heavy. This is it's like
cider heavy.
It's like a dank gold orange color, and it's hazy. It's thick. It looks thick, hazy. So yeah, I'm getting a lot of fruity esters on there.
Oh man.
I don't know. I'm nervous.
Yeah,
Christmas.
nervous.
Jingle jangle.
Jingle jangle.
That is bitter.
Yeah.
I don't know. What do you think?
One more.
I think
Another one.
I think the smell was kind of off-putting at first, but honestly, it drinks really nice.
Yeah.
Medium body, definitely some hoopa stank in there, and
If you drink enough of these, you're gonna be crawling in the dark
yes,
and looking for the reason.
always. But you know what? The reason is you.
I know.
I know. Anyway, there's still a lot of fruity character in this, but there's definitely a bitter hoppiness to it. Bitter hoppiness.
The smell is still getting to me. I'm just like, what is this?
It is very
Smells like
very
this.
interesting.
No, not really.
I don't know. This is interesting. I think it's a one and done for me.
Yeah. I'm gonna just go ahead and kind of go. Nice.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with that too. It's nice.
It's.
I'm not gonna not drink it. It's tasty.
Like I've said a million times before. I'm gonna still drink it.
But here's the thing too. Like, I don't really jump at Imperial IPAs in the first place. I'm not one to really go in for it. But the level of hoppiness on this, the IBU's got to be pretty high on this guy. I don't think it's on the can. Just says 8.6 ABV, which is pretty good for a double IPA.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, it's not bad. It's almost 9%, so can't go wrong with that. But there are some other closer to 9% beers that I would rather have. If I'm gonna, you know, put this in a flight, I'd put this in a flight. That's how nice it is.
I agree with that one.
Yeah, like a 4 or 5 ounce pour.
Because I mean, usually your Imperial IPAs, even with a 4 or 5 ounce pour, you're looking at about a good $6. Give or take.
Yeah, easy. Yeah.
I mean, especially like an Imperial one. I mean,
sure.
Usually, the higher the ABV, the higher the price. That's one thing I've learned.
So yeah, I don't know. I mean, it's a little rough for the last beer of the calendar.
Well, I think everything should be a little rough if you're going to the gallows.
Yeah.
I mean, you know.
This would get a better grade if it was a Christmas beer, which you know how we feel about this time of year in this calendar. If you ain't Christmas beer, the best you're gonna get's a nice.
Yeah.
Let's be real. Just kind of a recap over the rest of the calendar. Do you have any highlights?
Oof, God damn it.
Any highlights? Just like for you.
Sorry, Jesus. I know it's the day before your birthday and I said that, but man.
Choices, man.
Yeah.
He has a problem with choices.
I am very indecisive.
All good. I'll go ahead and start. Probably one of my favorites was from Art History Brewing, the double Belgian style ale that we had.
Yeah.
That was phenomenal. The day after that, we had the Tis the Squeezin' by Metal Monkey. That one, that cranberry orange sour, and it wasn't too sour. That was really good. That whole week, man, that whole week was just really good.
All right. So here's where Wildman All right. This is where Wildman West breaks the fourth wall a little bit. I'm going to take a step aside and go as Evan for a moment, as the editor-in-chief on Dragonfire Entertainment. Going back through all of these episodes and having just, rendering the episodes and posting them on YouTube and everything, it is very hard to keep up with everything. I literally have to go back and write them down on a notebook. I believe it was day 20. Which one was that? I remember there was one that recently a few days ago that we did. And I remember saying my Christmas wish is that they had it on tap every day. I'm trying to remember.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
I'm trying to remember what that is, too.
There's going to be a description on the screen right now which one it was. It came upon a midnight. Meme was great.
Like I said, that whole week, I think it was that third week that we did.
Yeah.
Or the second week.
Second week
it was the second week that we did that had just hit after hit after hit, and I was very happy.
Yeah, I was very happy with week 2.
Oh yeah, besides that, the gingerbread quad.
Oh yeah, that was my second. That was
really good.
It was a coin toss between the cranberry one and the quad. The quad was.
Yes. Well, that being said, those are our top beers for the calendar, and I'm sure we can always get into more depth if you guys start a conversation down below in the comments. But to go on with my review of a Christmas classic, something that's been around for over 25 years at this point.
I'm excited.
Yes, so back in the day, the early 90s, we had an amazing cartoon show called Batman, the animated series. And this was starring Kevin Conroy and Mark Hamill. And what better episode was there, other than in the first season, towards the end of it, there was an episode called Christmas with the Joker. And it actually has some fun history. I did some research on this because I was curious myself. So basically, Batman and Robin are out and about, and Robin's trying to convince Batman, hey, come on, it's Christmas. No one's gonna do anything on Christmas. Robin's always wrong, by the way. Robin's always wrong.
Which one?
Dick Grayson. Dick Grayson is always wrong.
Well, I think Jason Todd was always wrong too.
No.
Especially when it came to prying things with a crowbar.
No, listen, ha. No, Jason Todd was right for the wrong reasons.
Okay.
That's okay. We could get into a whole philosophy of the wrong.
Anyways,
so we're not going to get into
that. Dick Grayson, Wonderful Life.
Dick Grayson was wrong. Yes, so he was like, let's just go home and watch A Wonderful Life. And Batman's like, I've never watched that movie. No, duh. Also, I haven't because I like not crying.
Do you want to know why he's never watched A Wonderful Life?
Why?
Because the movie's about family.
There you go. And he never had any. Anyway, so Batman is not convinced that nothing's going to happen. But he's like, all right, fine, Robin, I'll oblige you. So they go back to the Batcave and they're starting to relax. And in the middle of this, it's Christmas at Arkham Asylum. And Joker, of course, is jumping around, having a good time in the main hall. And why they have a giant Christmas tree in the middle of their Arkham Asylum, who knows. But he basically starts singing a song, Jingle Bells, Batman Smells. Everyone knows the song. But do you know where the origin of the song came from?
I do not.
So, it is true that before this, in the late 80s, there was a Simpsons episode, a Christmas Simpsons episode.
Oh,
where
that's the original one?
Nope, that is where a lot of people think it came from.
No, I didn't know, no.
No, that's what I'm saying. So, a lot of people think that it came from a Christmas episode where Bart is in the back singing Jingle Bells, Batman Smells. It actually goes back even further than that. The very first giant wave of popularity happened in the 60s when it comes to Batman. And in 1966, that following fall, there was a popular song because of the Adam West series.
Oh, nice.
And what happened was this originated, the earliest account that anyone can find is in an old newspaper where they literally, and the lyrics have changed over time, but Jingle Bells, Batman Smells has always been a thing. And then
Robin laid an egg.
Robin laid an egg was later. So it's so basically, because, all right, I'll break it down. It originated in San Diego and the public school systems out there because San Diego was a big hub for military families. And all those military families, when one person started it, once those kids started hearing it and getting involved into it, what happens to military families? They move. So they started moving all over the country, all over the world, getting to the point where literally in the 70s, people in China are singing Jingle Bells, Batman Smells. So one of the first iterations was a personal account of someone saying, I remember in class when people would sing this song, and the origin of the lyrics just changed over time. Not until the 80s that they added Robin laid an egg, which is a fart joke. So basically, there was a comic that finally came out that originated, and this was not that long ago. Someone literally in comic panel form did Jingle Bells, Batman Smells, Robin laid an egg, the Batmobile lost a wheel because Batman literally drove off the side of the road because of how bad Robin's fart smelled. So the Batmobile lost its wheel, and then the Joker got away because Robin farted so bad.
That is awesome.
So there's the history of that. So Joker gets on the tree, it's a rocket, of course. Here's the thing. So when you look at Batman the Animated Series, it has a lot of moments that are, very fun, very interesting characters. So this episode really brought it back to very similarly what we would have done with Batman in the 60s. Because you have on Christmas Day, that trope, you have the Joker escaping from Arkham Asylum and kidnapping Commissioner Gordon, the head reporter, and Bullock.
Leaving Arkham on Christmas Eve, taking Commissioner Gordon. Find out. Same bat time, same bat channel.
Exactly. So you have Joker doing this, and then of course, in very typical Joker fashion, taking over every television station, and he's going around just saying, and if you're watching this, bats, you have this much time to come here and stop me. Because that's what Joker does. He just likes playing his games. So of course, Batman and Robin show up to this old factory, and then a switch is pulled, and these giant 20-foot toy soldiers start attacking Batman and Robin. And it's so corny, but that's Christmas, and that's Batman. So it was going back to those roots of that's kind of like Batman, not necessarily started, but where his popularity started. When he got in those corny situations with the villains. So then of course, one thing leads to another. Batman catches the Joker, they win, and then they go home and they watch It's a Wonderful Life. Basically, you can just thank this episode for staying true to the character of who Batman was when he started his popularity way back in the 60s.
Sometimes you just can't get rid of a toy soldier.
Exactly. So, how do I rate this? I definitely give it an A. An A, solid A. It's a great show altogether. That episode just brought in a lot of nostalgia and Mark Hamill, of course. Of course!
Of course.
Mark Hamill is just on top of his A game.
Nothing wrong with Batsy there.
Right. So, yeah, I give it a solid A. This beer, it's nice.
It's getting there.
But overall, we've had a fun 24 beers of Christmas.
Yes, we have. And we are not done yet because tomorrow, if you got a little time on Christmas Day before the family shows up and you need to get a little holiday spirit in your system, be sure you check out our 4-pack of Obscurities Island of Misfit Beers 2021. We've been looking very forward to this, and I'm sure it's going to be just as great as last year. 3 of the 4 were great last year. Let's hope the rest of them are just as good. Until then, I'm Wildman West.
I'm FA.
And we'll see you tomorrow for Christmas Day, and we hope to see you. Other than that, take care and have a really fun time with your family.